Hello, welcome to our episode of Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical card strategy game, and now let's head into our episode. Alright, let's talk to Iron Man. Yeah, we're not gonna do that, but we will try the challenge mission.
Every time it seems like I finally put my family issues behind me, someone has to go and pick at the scar.
Is this about what Banner found in your father's files?
Bingo. Let's just say your mom and my dad would have made a real cute couple. In hell.
At least you managed to grab whatever Banner was after.
Tiny victory, I guess. But I don't think Banner or his puppet master are going to give up that easily. Especially knowing what kind of stuff my father had in those files.
Perhaps I should know more about him. Your father, that is.
Some kids' dads had hobbies like collecting coins or stamps. Mine collected Defense Department contracts. And on the rare occasions when he wasn't off trying to build a better bomb, he was yelling at me.
Over what?
I sense daddy issues.
Over everything!
So, Banner wants one of your father's bombs?
No, it's worse than that. Howard had an avid interest in gamma radiation. That's the thing that puts the Hulk in Hulk. He always talked of constructing a gamma accelerator, an unbelievably powerful piece of machinery. If that's what Banner's after, we could be in a world of hurt.
Oh, interesting. So we've seen Banner, we have not seen Hulk. Hulk is useless unless he has a brain to guide him. I wonder if in this continuity, this is how Bruce and the Hulk merge for a limited time. We're gonna do we need the light points.
Whatever it is, we will never let Banner get it.
Well, I hope you're right. I wish I could have your can-do attitude right now.
If it helps, we could go through the files together. Strategize.
I appreciate the offer, Hunter, but right now, I just need to get out of this suit. And put my thoughts together.
Okay. Shot class! Okay, not expecting that tonight. While we're out here, let's... Oh, never mind.
Hey, boss. I could use some help.
Alright, so let's do shot class. Also, is there anything I want to buy with gloss? Not a lot. I think I'll save that for outfits. Again, I kind of wish it was a different... I mean, we can buy the rugs. Great, just to have them, I guess. I am not a fan of rugs. I personally prefer hard floors, so wooden floors, linoleum floors. Wait. Oh. We did buy that. But it didn't sit everything else is frames. I do enjoy a good fine armoire. I'm not gonna deny that. Alright, we'll save the rest for... I don't like fancy bed, personally. If the Regal fireplace was more of, oh, we can now see the chimney section, I would. But apparently,
I could use some help.
I loaded up a save somehow before we actually bought it. It just adds like a church steeple to the fireplace. I don't think it's worth it. Let's go do shop class.
I'm pretty sure we pissed off your mom. Again.
Yep.
Shop class is supposed to meet tonight.
So just the two of us?
Actually, when I asked Parker, he mentioned you stopped by. Said he could convince Robbie if I could get you to show.
Oh, what do we ready?
2 questions. Should I bring popcorn and have you prepared a list of snarky zingers?
No, God, no. That's not what this is about.
Sure.
I have to fix this.
Okay. Let's go.
We should not keep them waiting.
Time to face the music.
Okay. Okay.
So, what did you want?
A do-over? And to apologize for the last time.
It's a nice sentiment, but a do-over doesn't have much appeal for either of us.
Yeah, I don't understand why we should keep giving you chances.
You shouldn't. Not if you don't want to. But hear me out, okay? I've been the person in charge for years. When I'm stressed, I can steamroll people who never expected it, and certainly don't deserve it.
That's what assholes say. To justify their behavior so they can keep being assholes.
Half of the Avengers agree with you. Look, nothing I did was justified. I was a jerk. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Look, when you take away all the trappings of ungodly wealth, I'm just a guy who likes to make things. None of my friends were into this stuff. I was the only kid who saw beauty in exhaust manifolds, who spent hours poring over the guts of a microprocessor. That's all I want here, to make things with friends. As long as that's still an option.
That's the whole idea behind this? Okay, here's how we make this work. Tony Stark, CEO, is banned from shop class.
But making things, Tony? The guy we're talking to right now? He can stay.
Aw.
That's more than fair.
Aw. Okay, thank you. So who do we talk to? Alright, Peter
That's
first.
over with. Feuding with Tony Stark is not an achievement I care to unlock. So, how about we make something new? We don't have much on this saber-tooth guy, but we know he's incredibly dangerous. He's also somewhat predictable.
In what way?
When it comes to a fight, he's extremely aggressive. Our ideas take advantage of that.
Interesting.
What have you cooked up?
The initial prototype uses a tailored pheromone to keep him away. It provokes an intense revulsion we hope will blunt his attacks.
Heard.
Like a foul scent used to keep animals at bay.
Well put. Our other prototype is... well, we kept it simple. It's part sedative and part itching powder.
Oh, that sounds
To
interesting.
trip him up with a thorn in his paw.
A very distracting thorn at that.
They both sound potentially
I
useful.
finally have a use for the components you handed me. You ready to put this one to bed?
Not yet.
Just a moment.
We have people to talk to.
No rush.
So, I guess talk to Peter Parker last.
Took Tony long enough to figure out shop class, huh? I thought his suit had the thicker skull.
Okay. I knew he had it in him.
I always believed Tony would do the right thing.
That's where we differ. But I'm glad to be wrong. I'll let you get to it. Parker can't wait to dive in.
Well, that was less painful than expected. Thanks for coming, Hunter. We all needed to, clear the air.
I still find it... Alright, yeah, so he's 15 now. So we need to lay off Iron Man for quite a while, because we need to get Captain America, Ghost Rider, and Illyana up. So, ideally, these next 3 in the next mission, and see where that goes.
I'm ready to put this together. How about you?
Yeah, I'm curious to
I'm
what
ready.
this is gonna... what our choices are gonna be. Patience. Oh, yeah. Creed repellent. Block equal to half their maximum health. That's pretty good. Or apply to vulnerable. Huh. Neat. But this is probably more useful. In this case, Tony first.
Parker's creative drive is amazing. Seeing how he tackles a problem gives me ideas of my own. And Robbie has the right intuition when it comes to putting these prototypes together. I thought he was being overcautious, but that's a crafter's care. Wish I'd seen it earlier.
Look, I don't want to brag, but I think this is our best work. Yeah, I know, blah blah, teamwork, blah blah blah, but Still, it's impressive what we can do when we all work together.
I think that was our best work. Everyone did their part. I'm ready to call it a night. How about you?
I am ready to go.
Hey, Robbie, you got a sec?
Sure.
Oh, he's gonna fix Salazar's steel.
Move, Tony. Move for me. I can't move for you.
Matt, no one wants to... Oh, no, Spider-Man wants to talk to me. And then we have a chest to open, and then we're done for the night.
How do you know something's bothering me? I hate to break it to you, Doc. It hasn't been working.
No, it's what the eyes of Stephen Strange tell me. I'm worried about you.
Fine. You want to know what's bothering me? Banner played us at that hydro.
There we go.
Again.
Robbie and I are gonna play Valor's Edge until duty calls.
How are you, Peter?
Better than the world out there. I've been watching this for hours, hoping to get a glimpse of the neighborhood, see how it's holding up through all this. But I guess Queens is not important enough for the news media to cover.
Have you heard from Aunt May?
How is your Aunt May faring? Any word from her?
Thanks for asking, Hunter, but no.
That must be stressful for you.
It really is.
I'll pass on the light
I've been
point
trying
for
to
that.
reach her on her cell all day today, and the signal keeps dropping. I'm guessing that big hole in the New York atmosphere is interfering with her cellular network. Sometimes I feel like I should be there with her, to protect the neighborhood. But I know you need me here.
Be assured, we will not allow any
Now I take
harm
the
to
light
come
points.
to her.
You really mean that?
I do.
That, means so much to me to hear you say. Oh, looks like I just got a message.
From your Aunt May?
No, MJ.
Oh!
She said Aunt May is staying with her. What a relief.
You should call them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Thanks for checking in on me, Hunter.
So, Marvel does this
Lillith
really stupid
mindjacks
thing where
me,
Peter Spider-Man is not allowed to progress in a relationship
formulas.
way, because apparently that's a bad idea.
Tony Stark's
I
father
think
had
it's just
secret trove of
stupid.
gamma research that Bruce Banner's...
Alright. Wait. The Howling Commandos... We've read this before? I don't remember this. Secret... SOE/OSS. Memorandum. Further to your correspondence, the Howling Commandos did indeed collaborate with the local militia leader in the operation at Ploesti. His commander provided assistance after my men were ambushed by a German unit in a small village around 2 kilometers from the oil fields. Our only right to reciprocate and help free a number of civilians held captive by the Nazis close by. Following the release of the prisoners, the combined force worked together and cleared the refinery's air defense, leaving the target open for our bombers. The task to disrupt the Nazis' oil supply was a success, and our mission was accomplished without significant casualties. Did I know at the time that the commander was Dracula? No. Did I work with him again to get the job done? In our heartbeat. We have definitely not read that before, and I'm glad to find that even Dracula hated Nazis. Not sure what that means, but still neat to find.
How many of the old guard do we gotta watch out for?
Ranked set was the first elder. Yeah, we've read that one.
So Tony Stark's
We've
father
got
is
blood of
indirectly
his
gonna be the
agent.
end
We've
of
read
us?
that one.
Reason to dislike the Stark family number 47.
Yep.
They tinker way too much with Gamma.
And that's closed. Alright,
Teammates
actually,
won't work if
before
we
we
don't
do
need
the
it.
next mission, we're going to A, hit up Shaw's church. And grab some death cap apparel. Hold on, I always forget where this is. Other side, isn't it? Yeah. That's gonna take a key, but we have plenty of them. Just gloss. That's okay. At this point, we have more gloss than we know what to do with. And this one is actually way back here. And we get to open it for free. Charm of Clarity. Cool, gain a redraw for free. I think that's it. Nothing else is open. And then we head to the Garden of Envy, question mark? Because we can only do this challenge at night. That's over here. Hold on. I think that's in here? No. Wait, maybe. Ah, here it is. Right? And then it's at the top? Question mark? No. Oh, over there? If I really get lost, I'll go ahead and look up a guide as to where the final challenge is. I thought it was right there. No, it's across the bridge, isn't it? Gotcha. Alright. We have to go up here. Hang a right. There it is. Cross the bridge. Alright. Hi, Agatha. Right, this is the Elder set. Alright. I was keeping this open for some nifty fresh air / natural light. However, that natural light is now directly in my eye and I can't see a damn thing. So, closing the shades. Saving the game. And we'll try this challenge mission with an slightly upgraded Charlie.
That is something.
Yep, we're only one level behind. We've done this.
If you remember
Okay.
from the last trial, I told you that Hippus was consumed by his brother, Set, who absorbed his power.
How?
It was this betrayal that showed the
So,
Elder
hold on.
Gods, including
We have
Chthon,
Bite,
the path towards
Bite,
their own
Morning
corruption.
Star. This is automatically... Why does everyone go after poor Charlie?
You were too weak for this fight.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And these alone will kill Charlie. If we howl... Here... Alright, they're all marked.
Now that was something.
So... On KO, draw a card.
I am impressed. Leave some for the rest of us.
Already attacking Charlie, doesn't matter. A maul. That makes it 100. On KO. And I'll get a KO. I don't know if that will count.
I saw a move like that.
That was a
once,
quick, that would
centuries
count
ago.
anyways. No, it did not. Interesting. Alright. This gives us a mark.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
And another maul. One card play, one redraw. I should have used this, huh? Or not! Hold on. 115, that doesn't kill him. If we maul you...
I am impressed.
And the hunter... Okay, so it has to be this for the kill.
You had your chance to.
And then it splits for half damage. Almost be KO'd on the same turn, and then in turn all of this will be revealed. Health will revive, and make the rest weaker. Okay, so these two... are soulbound. What items did I bring in? Well, that's pointless. But now I have a block. Or a move. Can't push you for a little damage. 100 and... These are gonna do 80 apiece. Poor Charlie's dead. Oh, fuck that. They're doing 100 apiece. Okay. Charlie never survives.
Cannot be broken.
Equalized. Interesting.
I
Alright.
don't think we'll be seeing any Serpent Men, but in his heyday, Set created his own personal army, much like Lillith himself. He seemed to have an unusual fascination with Earth's various reptile species.
Holy burst. Would kill them. How big? That kills both of them. Alright, if we revive... That's 3 card plays. Draw 100 and something. Oh, and then we Holy Burst.
You have earned this. Your mother abandoned
That's a
you.
heal and a little less damage. And a card play refund. Appreciated. I need block or kills. None of them are marked. On KO, draw a card. Not back any direction. That actually works. Take the block.
Feel my call.
Quick Slash does not work. We'll take the redraw. Holy Spark. It's damage. And a bite. On knockback. 2 card bit plays. Alright. Here's what I'm thinking. Let him draw a card.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Now he's attacking Charlie. That gives a card play. We're not gonna KO, but we'll take the taunt.
The Mother of Demons will be your undoing.
Nearly maxed, so now I can take the hits, and we pass. So that sucks, but I have blocked, Charlie does not. Oh, plus I have resisted. I forgot about that.
They're hoping to wear me down.
So yeah, I can take the hits, Charlie cannot. Alright, so we've got a howl.
Everything an old witch will tell you. When the now corrupt Set descended upon the earth,
If
he
we
used the
howl
prevailing
these
remnants of the
guys,
time, dinosaurs.
so all those three are marked. We'll quick slash you. Doesn't matter.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Right. Morning Star. You.
Return to your
Next light card played is free. Okay. Not on knockback. On KO, draw a card. So either one of these gets me a card play refund. Interesting. Don't have any. What concerns me? I guess I could redraw. Let me redraw this card. Twice. Oh! It's that! Son of a bitch. Okay, that was unexpected. Let's see what we draw.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
I gotta heal. Alright, this mall gets me a card play
Now
refund.
that was something.
So now I have a maul and a heal left. I don't know if I can kill him. If we overheal, that will draw us 2 cards.
The light's gift.
Okay. So, if we do this,
The power of the light.
we can do this mall here,
Leave some for the rest of us.
taunted and targeting Charlie, but then we Holy Burst.
Has sent you here to
Taunting
die.
me. So again,
hope
I
you are
can
prepared.
take the hits, and we have a move. We're gonna pass on that move. Oh, damn it. But I have the resist, so we'll see what the move is. Okay. Oh, okay. So,
Unfortunately for those lumbering beasts, when autumn came to destroy Set, the ensuing battle lasted
well, this
for
is
thousands
quick.
of years and drove them to extinction.
And that gives us
alongside
2.
The untold price
Ow.
of being favored by the Elder Gods.
So we now met 72. Up these.
I saw a move like that
And
once.
then we can
centuries
fight
ago.
him.
I am impressed.
For the card play refund. Fight him for the card play refund. And now we've got a bite. So 2 card plays. Every time I use this, I will take 35 damage. One
Your
down.
time has come.
I take 35 and then I heal? Kinda. Knock back on KO, draw a card. Inspire. Any direction. If we move you there... Ow. Gonna take 35.
I'm afraid you might not
Right.
make it back from this one.
Question. If she moves here, I don't think it's enough to kill, but it'll do a hell of a lot of damage.
No mercy for the servants of Lillith.
So, I'm pretty sure we've got this. And we'll just end the turn. That's okay, I've got block.
I wouldn't go so far as to say Set is pleased.
If there was one more turn,
but
he
I'm
would have been
sure
dead.
You've piqued his interest.
So now we've got the last power, I believe. Which means exploration.
This looks like it belongs here.
The set's favor, physical barriers that stand in your way will be torn down. Walls, barricades, and other natural obstructions shatter before the power of... Grab the key, because why not? Really? Nothing to break. Oh! I did not see that.
Autumn reveals all.
Free key. Cool. I mean, usually there is something to break in the shrine. Should we try the wall behind and the... Oh, no wall back there? No. No, nothing to... Although there is a crack. What happens if I use this
He does not seem interested in breaking that.
on this? Cool. Yay, money! Alright. Don't think it's a break. Don't think it's a break. So, let's not open up more of the map. Maybe we will get to Nico's? If there are 5 black trumpets we can find? Hi, Agatha. Actually, let's talk to Agatha first. If it'll let.
Break the wall, Hunter. I will be right here. After.
I assume she means this wall in the back.
Set is in good humor today.
Interesting. Lillith's Journal, July 9th, 1610. My sister tells me that it can be helpful to ink one's thoughts onto page. That this is how she sorts through the chaos in her own mind, and that it may help me as well. What do I say here? Is this the appropriate space to direct my yearnings for a normal life? Every time that I pass through East Transia to visit the markets, I envy the men and women living in complete ignorance of the supernatural swirling around them. Their great threat is whether or not they can supply and sell enough goods. I spend my days and nights plagued with nightmares of the darkest evils. Okay. Lillith's Journal, July 13th, 1689. What a remarkable day. We received correspondence from America. Specifically, a small town called Salem. Not Salem. Well, it is a tragedy what these witches are enduring. A madman that calls himself Hiram Shaw appears to be causing quite a stir among the magically gifted. Sarah has a great plan to help them. We sent the Knights of Wundagore off to provide them a moon seal. If only I could have gone myself, only just to experience something new. No?
Autumn does not answer.
Nothing? What if I break
Hears
it?
me, but has no answers.
I don't know. Maybe open work?
Must not be
Alright,
her
I thought there'd be
purview.
more there. June 28th, 1689. I spend too much time wondering about mortal life. At least that is what Sarah tells me. What is it like to fall in love, grow a family, and enjoy carefree afternoons in the country, watching the children bound through the fields? Simpler, that I know for certain. Sarah and I spend our days and nights doing our sacred duties as blood descendants, and she tells me that I should be proud of our work to keep the people of this world safe to enjoy their simpler lives. But what if I want to live a simple life? What if could I? Okay. Nothing there, graphic key, that key, there we go. November 24th, 1689, Sarah and I have done something truly amazing. We have moved the Abbey from Transia to a town called Salem, in North America. To move something of that size and history across seas, I honestly wasn't sure it was even possible, and yet here we are. No longer hiding in the shadow of the Wundagore Mountain, I'm optimistic. I know that we still have work to do here, but I can't help my curiosity. It is so completely different here. Many new people to meet and learn from. My sister tells me that my spirit is too free, but I simply don't think that is possible. Alright, next one. October 13th, 1691. Lillith's Journal. Shaw has increased his efforts as of late, and his cruelty makes my heart ache. To hang or burn another human being. Perhaps this is what Sarah wanted to shield me from all those years ago. Where I saw mortal joy, she could only see the darkness. I am grateful for the men and women of this town that reject Shaw's cruelty, and I do think that I have found some friends. Okay, well, busting open this wall.
Set revels
Okay.
in his blessing.
And nothing new here. So, spider, moon, and triangle boat. Map. Spider. Boat. Was it that? And moon, triangle, boat. No.
That did not work.
We'll try one more time. Because we're gonna... No, don't talk.
Lilith's hiding place is just beyond that wall.
Okay, back down we go. climb. Let me get a notepad here. Oh, don't want to write on that. There we go. Empty envelope. Appreciated. Actually, just in case. No, can't do it on... Here we go. This one is truly useless. Left to right. Triangle moon. Okay. Sorry, spider moon. So, left to right. Spider. There we go. Moon. Man. Triangle. I'd say it's a boat. Probably gonna be like high moon, low moon, but... And boat. Alright, let's try that puppy again. Up we go. So, spider. Moon. There it is. Man. Triangle. Boat. Okay. Third legendary chest. Which I'm going to save. I'm not going to pop that yet. Until... We're supposed to supposedly recruit Wanda and the Hulk as well. So I'm going to wait till we recruit them. We've done the garden. Well, I mean, there's probably more areas to find and explore. But for now, we're going to bust this open.
The father of serpents is smiling.
Misty Moors. Okay. Bust that open. And now we have a quicker way back and forth. Really nothing. Gotta be something in here. Ideally regent-wise. Okay. I'm guessing a key.
The son of Gaia approves.
No. Oh, saddle. Not what I wanted, but okay. Alright, there's something over there. And a tarot card. Oh boy. And this. What is this? Faded Journal. Journal of Hiram Shah, November 14th. Sorry, November 24th, 1689. For how long has this great stone abbey overlooked my quaint church? I cannot remember its presence, and yet it is here as if it has always stood. Perhaps I have forgotten. Truly my mind seems to play tricks on me these days. No doubt a side effect of the great power of Cthulhu that have become a conduit for them. And yet, these women that have appeared alongside it, newcomers and clearly outsiders of Salem, they will be investigated. Alright, now this. This Galactus. Yeah, that's about right. The souls lost to Galactus' destruction reach out for the lingering hope of rebirth, whether on their own world or beyond. This card represents awakening and forgiveness, as well as truthful self-reflection. The Devil. Damon Hellstrom. Right, because they used Matt Murdock for something else. There's a vision of power as he stands before flames, hungrily grinning at his chest of unknown treasures. This card represents the ego and greed, as well as temptation. Well, I mean, we'll grab the Dryad's saddle. Journal of Hiram Shah, July 29th, 1692. I am pleased to admit the coven has been eliminated. Deemed guilty by myself and my congregation, we did what was necessary to pave the way for a brighter future. Now, I must turn my attentions to the woman of that cursed transient abbey. Perhaps there is a chance that I could draw Lillith out and share my truth. If there's any chance that she would listen, I must try. Oh, you were used, Hiram. Cthon wanted Lillith, not you. You were merely a stepping stone. I can already see that. The quiet crossing. Blow this open. Well, that's disturbing. Black Peregrine, crafted by the Sisters of the Coven. Uh-huh. I'm guessing we need all the skulls. Yeah, that's disturbing. Hunter's Journal, August 18th, 1710. Agatha and Sarah have collared me like a dog, like a beast. This ward around my neck. They say it is for my own protection. I should believe them. I do, truly, but I cannot help these feelings of betrayal, as if they fear me like they fear the darkness that is always creeping in the shadows. Perhaps I have some of the darkness within me, and that is what they fear. Perhaps I should fear it too. What if the darkness that hunts us from afar is also hunting me from within? Okay, done. Okay. If I use break on this...
Set is in good
Done.
humor today.
New area. Lillith's Journal, November 18th, 1694. Something is happening. This is the price that I must pay for what I've done. My mind races consumed by a spiraling darkness. Even my body appears to be changing right before my eyes. And this dark power seeps out of me, bubbling up like oil from the earth. Have I made a mistake? And yet when the babe's tiny fingers curl around mine, I am reminded I did the right thing. Yeah, so she had to choose, the baby or me, and she chose herself. Garden of Envy. Okay. And we're back here. I mean, there's more to explore. I believe there was places in here to blow up. And here. We know there's a place here in Hunter's Fall. If we go in... Map. Behind me. Wait, what? Behind me? Ow. And then around? No! Was this just here the whole time? This was just here the whole time. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Getting too fast at mission start. Yep. I thought we had to bust our way in. Speaking of bust our way in. Right, not here. Grab the doll's eyes. Right here.
The father of serpents is smiling.
Okay, that leads to whatever this area is. Devil's Den. Black Trumpet. Nice. 2. Margaret Adams, her prowess. Still felt today. 3, 4. Lillith's Journal, November 4th, 1694. Without Gregor, I am empty. What is the purpose in fighting against evil when something so simple as sickness can take away my only joy in this world? I worry that I could lose the child that I carry within my womb. So many lives lost in the village, so little hope to be found. Hiram Shah and a select few of his followers appear to be immune. Perhaps he's the one that has released the sentence upon the Ding, ding, ding upon the people of Salem. Skull of Ann Stevens. Coven. Up here. Pay respects. That has triggered whatever this is. Another legendary chest. Again, we'll save that until we recruit someone else. I think that's 4. Five. There we go. We've got enough, but I think we missed our chance. Is the issue. Again, save it. Hey, Richards. I want to relate it to Sue and Reed Richards. Power still opens the skull. Skulls, yeah. Collection completed. I could take it. Lillith's journal. November 13th, 1694. I could take it no longer. And I fled into the night to confront Shaw. He has been sealed away forever. There was a man inside of him once, it was no longer. The dark hole took away any humanity that had remained long ago. Now I have it. I have this cursed scroll. If only I had moved quicker on him, my dear Gregor would still... Perhaps there may be an answer here within this powerful page. Perhaps there may be some good that could come of this power. Not the dark hold. We're gonna save that too. The dark hold is, there is no good. The journal page. Hunter's Journal, September 23rd, 1710. I have warmed to the collar that I wear. Sarah and Agatha have taught me how to use it as a channel. A means to harness the wildness of my powers is something controlled. Something that I can really put to use. It feels like my lessons have shifted. No more hypotheticals or talking through scenarios, but instead more practical training. Sparring, even. There's a brief look of surprise on Sarah's face. Hold on. That's why. Wires are in the way. My PS4 fell. Nope. Transparent, brief look of surprise. I best her and I savor those moments, though they are rare for now. Okay, that's where we came from. So if I go this way, read a journal. Go to this journal, November 14th, 1694. I feel I will lose this baby. I find myself in this dark chamber beneath ground, unable to fight away the sickness that ravages my body. I thought that I could find hope within the dark world's magic, but I worried it's too late. For me, for my child, could there be a future where it's, yeah, he was dying, and that was the only way, Diviner's Journal. Cool. She felt she could save the baby. Alright, so I think that's everything here. Grab some more of those. We missed our chance to complete Nico. Or sorry, do Nico's quest. I'm pretty sure that has unlocked. Now that we found all the skulls. Came in here. Skulls be right over here. No. Just out of curiosity. No. Okay.
Autumn thinks otherwise.
Where were those skulls? Over here, sorry. Because we found all the skulls.
That is...
No.
something.
Not a trigger? Did we find all the skulls? Inventory. Collections. Yeah, Bones of the Dead. Interesting. I might use a wiki on my own time to find all of that. Also, I know for a fact we're busting you open.
Set revels in his blessing.
Okay. No, nothing. Alright.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
It's here, we just gotta find it. Spider lilies. Faded journal. 2 men contemplating the moon. Journal of Hiram Shaw, June 13th, 1690. Forgive me, Father, from my sight's wandered. Though I find myself drifting further and further from my beloved wife into my work, I did not expect that my heart would lead me astray as my mind does. To such a wretch as Lillith. I should curse the ground upon her feet, yet I... Whoa. Okay, yeah, this is Cthon using Hiram to get to Lillith. I should curse the ground upon her feet, but I cannot help but fantasize about the power we would share if she were by my side. We can align our cause and seek out the remaining Darkhold pages together. We would be unstoppable. A murky vessel. Okay. Nothing here. More black trumpet. Appreciated. Is it over here? Interesting. There's gotta be maybe a way to remake that bridge. Either from this side that I'm not seeing, or maybe from the other side. Alright. So we busted that open. Open. Blah, 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 blah. We bust... Did all of that. We bust this one open.
Nothing can stand in his way.
Another apothecary vessel. Really? That's it. Alright, hold on. Okay, that's up here. So we actually need to go back to Agatha's altar. One back to the Abbey. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.